I rank where the view is nothing less than phenomenal for how I express and project from my abdominal. The only view better, both my daddy and my mama know. No living parents, my sons give me balance. My wife is my serenity, this mic is my identity. The world is foul enough, that's why I write without obscenities. Provoking danger with broken language and spoken anguish. Begging to get hurt, why would you ask to go through changes? Yes, Lord, life's a chessboard, master the angles. Control the tempo, be the one who holds the info. Acknowledge is just as deadly as machete swings. When spoken, the truth is as potent as that Medellin. While others swear the style is free, I just let it ring. Our time is undervalued, soldiers make us better kings. My fans on my shoulder, reaching after better things. Today I take the shot, for them I'd rather set the screen.
My mama told me follow my dreams. My daddy told me get it by any means. Stand tall, make him bow to a king. But I've evolved, you can see the resolve. Look in my eyes when you speaking to God.
Life and for those who we caught up in using what I was taught with the muse. I guess they call it proving I'm more than an artist. Penciling out my darkest while stenciling out a harvest. And storing what gets me from A to B, just like garages. Instrumental with collages. Envision what I've been drawing. Broadway to give you rhythm like the great Lena Horne. So bent on, found comfort in the storm. Find peace and on when you see them others perform. Organized chaos, outcast it like hey ya.
Yo, ooh, my beard look terrible, man. Pardon me, man. Yo, pardon me, man. So I just got finished working out, man. Got fresh out the shower, all that stuff. Sat down for a few minutes. It's kind of a weird morning. I don't know what's going on. I hadn't heard from our guys and stuff this morning, so I'm assuming it's a vacay day. So we here to rock the spot. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Everybody coming in, hanging out with us. Ricardo Torres is in the building. Salute, hit him up is in the building. Salute, my guy. King Imbert is in the building. Just Nicks, what's happening? Walter White in the building. Jet Life for Life is in the building. 808 Empire State is in the building. The son of the legend, Kerry Cox, is in the building. And man, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Ed Winning is in the building. Salute everybody. Yo, I have all these things, all these thoughts racing through my mind. It's been a minute since we've been on live all together. I think it's been like Thursday morning since, or something like that, since we've all been together. So Saturdays, I usually take Saturdays off to myself. It felt kind of strange because, frankly, I wanted to talk, but, you know, I didn't want to get put in the doghouse. Let me just state it that way. So what I'm going to do is I have a bunch of ideas. And so to prevent losing them, I'm going to add, give me a moment. I'm going to this pad that I have open that I want to share with you. I'm going to ask, are the Knicks too stacked? Coach Thibs extension. The white whale. And by the white whale, I mean the mystery move that everybody, not everybody, but a few people feel like is out there. Right? Because I think we're done. But some people think there's a mystery move out there. The backup PG battle. The backup PG battle. The small ball conversation. And ranking the Eastern Conference, the powers, ranking the Eastern Conference powers. I saw somebody do this on X, and I told them when I saw it, Benny hadn't, no, hand to the man. Benny only barks when I turn this microphone on, everybody. King Ribby is in the building. Salute my guy, King Ribby. Salute my guy, King Ribby. So I'm gonna do something I normally don't do. I'm gonna tip my hand with the topics. I'm gonna put them on the screen, and I have a sheet. I'm gonna share with you, and then that way we can maybe I can stay on track, right? And then it'll give you some time to think about the topics that we have. So there's that part of it. So mind you, the topics that I have, I wrote them in shorthand, right? So if there's a misspelling or if it's shorthand, it's shorthand, right? So the thing I want the topic I want to talk about first and foremost, right? The topic I want to talk about first and foremost is, are the Knicks too stacked? Michelle is in the building. Salute, Miss Michelle. What's happening? Are the Knicks too stacked? Is this for me? Thank you. You want to come on? You want to be on camera? Hey, Bahama Mama, do you want to come on camera? The people want to see her face. She don't want to. Miss Mocha don't want to come on camera, y'all. She does not like the camera. I mean, it's enough room up here for both of us. As a matter of fact, if I just slide over this way a little bit, she can sit right. She plenty of small enough to fit in here. Plenty of small enough to fit in here. I used to joke with her about she used to be so small that she could wear a straw wrapper to the prom. I used to joke with her about that. Slicko Gaming in the building. Jeremy, what's good? So these are the 6 topics, man. I want to. Yo, JM is in the building. Salute. So these are the topics that I want to talk about, but I also have a grid up here because I want to ask you guys: are the Knicks too deep? Right? Are the Knicks too deep? And so I have an exercise. Yo, salute. The Saint Alois is in the building. Salute. Salute to my guy, Alois. Salute. I'm going to put this on the screen. I want this to be bigger for everybody, but at the same time, it's kind of like a lot of stuff on the screen. So, are the Knicks too deep? Do we have hidden position battles that we don't know about? Right? And so I want to ask you the question because I personally think we are. I personally think there is conflict, right? I personally think there's conflict. Chat, what do you guys see the first position conflict being? What do you see the first positional conflict being? I can name 3 right off the rip, right? Y'all want an example of a position conflict? Y'all want me to start? King Imbert read my mind again. Ed Winning, hey, y'all, again. Again. Keith Turner's in the building. Salute. JM is reading my mail. JM is reading my mail, and that's where I'm going to start. That's where I'm going to start. Right there. Right there with JM. JM out here reading people, man. Yo, salute to JM. Salute to JM, right? So, JM, at that backup point guard spot, excuse me as I do this, y'all. I'm gonna do this on the fly, right? I'm gonna name the contestants, the backup PGs. We're gonna list their strengths and their weaknesses. And then y'all tell me who y'all think deserves the backup point guard minute. So let's list them. The incumbent backup PG is Deuce McBride. And I know I'm not capitalizing stuff, everybody, but Joe Cabatis, Tyler Kolek. Right. And their strengths and weaknesses, they may have you know what? They may have multiple strengths and weaknesses. Right? They may have PL in the building. What's good? They may have multiple strengths and weaknesses. They may have multiple strengths and weaknesses, but y'all let me know. You know what? I'm going to start adding strengths and weaknesses here. Right? So I'm going to add Deuce's strength, defense, 3-point shooting, not regular shooting. Health. So for those that can't see everything, it'll look up in this top bar. This top bar up here, and it'll list everything, right? Okay, strengths, pick and roll, handler. His weakness is NBA experience. Tyler Kolek, strengths, pick and roll. Wait a minute. Wait, let me relax. Floor, general, weakness, NBA experience, and perceived NBA defense. Because I don't think the NBA defense thing is true about Tyler Kolek, but I've been hearing it a lot, right? And I don't want to play the where there's smoke, there's fire card, but I'm just gonna go because nobody knows everything, so we'll just go. What's Deuce weaknesses? Okay, offensive. Creation. There are some other things, but we'll go there like that. That's what I put. I'll just put that right there. Right. Chat, honestly, did y'all expect me to put Still Knicks fans is in the building? Salute. Honestly, be honest. Did y'all expect me to put Rokas Jokomitis in the backup PG battle? Did anybody expect that? David Parker says, I disagree. What do you agree? Disagree with though? Andios is in the building. David Parker said he disagreed, but I don't know what he disagreed with. He got to be. Salute. There you go. He says he disagreed that Deuce can't run an effective offense. Right. Yeah, I think I had yeah. Yeah, I think offensive creation is what we have for Deuce. Shop Powers is in the building. Salute. Wayne Peterson says if Rokas isn't on the summer league team, I don't think we will ever see him in a Knicks uniform. Right. Yep. And Kerry Cox says, I believe Mo Cheeks will help McBride in those areas of weakness. I think Mo Cheeks will help all the guards in their areas of weakness. And I get what you're saying about the shoring up a deficiency, so to speak. But I think Mo Cheeks will be here, and Mo Cheeks will definitely add something to the equation. I think Mo Cheeks is definitely going to shore up some of the frayed ends, not loose ends, because these guys, when you're an NBA player, you generally don't have like wild OD deficiencies because that prevents you from getting on the floor. But if you have another area, some coaches will be like, okay, I can deal with some of that stuff. So with the strengths and weaknesses listed, right? Did I spell Deuce's name wrong? Did I spell Deuce wrong? Is it DEUCE? I don't care. I don't care. So the backup point guard thing, I think it's going to be a battle, right? I think it's going to be more of a battle than what people think. Now, who is my expected winner? My expected winner, of course, is Deuce, right? My expected winner is Deuce. But would I be pleasantly surprised? I got to change my camera angle or something. Or maybe I got to change. Would I be pleasantly surprised if Tyler Kolek comes in and wins that backup point guard job? Yes. Now, mind you, I said backup point guard. I didn't say rotation minutes. Because even if Tyler Kolek is able to win the backup point guard role, that doesn't mean Deuce won't play. Right? Doesn't mean Deuce won't play. It just means the backup point guard is Tyler Kolek. Miguel P is in the building. Salute. App is in the building. Do I think there is a world where Deuce McBride is developmental? No. Deuce McBride is going to play. He's earned that right based on his development the last year. Right? Deuce McBride is going to play, and every night. Will he get those point guard minutes, though? That's our $1 million question. Would I be pleasantly surprised to see Tyler Kolek win the backup job? Absolutely not. I would not be surprised. Because here's the thing. I'm going to speak to the frontliners, the headliners, right? The ones that think a rookie can't come in and have an impact. I'm talking to you right now. Yeah, like so for 90% of y'all, y'all help everybody hit the like button and help them subscribe and help them join the channel, because I'm going to talk to the 10% of the people right now that believe a rookie can't come in and contribute. Right? I'm here to tell you right now, the most prepared rookie that we're bringing in is Tyler Kolek. He's the most prepared. He is the most prepared rookie to have an impact because his job on a base level is simple. His job on a base level is simple. Bring the ball up the floor. Help initiate offense for others. Coordinate offense and defense. Keep people in the right position. Learn Tom Thibodeau's schemes, offensively, defensively, and in transition. Knicks won today is in the building. Salute. His job on the base, on a basic level, is the simplest, right? At the same time, he's in charge of a lot of stuff. Y'all know that point guards are in charge of a lot of stuff, right? Y'all know that. I don't have to break that down. Y'all been watching basketball too long. We don't have to be condescending. No more basketball than you. Oh, and we don't have to do that. All we can do, hey man, Tyler Kolek is a veteran college player, right? He's a veteran college player, proven that he can do it, and he did it in a big conference. Now, whether you agree with me or not on Tyler Kolek, I get it, because at this point, it's probably a matter of opinion. At this point, it's probably a matter of opinion. But my belief is that the road to minutes, is point guard. If you're a rookie. And Tyler Kolek is the most prepared. Does that mean Deuce is in hot water? No. Deuce is still going to play. Deuce is still going to play. You'll probably see some strange lineups like if this occurs, if Tyler Kolek bullies his way into the rotation, if it happens, you'll see some odd lineups like a very small bench unit with maybe Josh Hart at the 4, Dante on the wing, Deuce on the wing, Tyler Kolek as the point. With Tom Thibodeau using carte blanche to sub in Jericho Sims or Keita Bates Diop as he pleases. App says, what's the word on Precious? Hey, not sure, bro. Not sure, boss. Not sure. If you're asking me what I want, bring them back. What are we waiting on? Now, that lineup that I mentioned is exceptionally small, right? Exceptionally small. But what if Deuce wins the backup point guard situation? I think you can basically expect to see Tyler Kolek sometime in December. If Deuce wins the job outright, I think you can expect to see Tyler Kolek sometime in December, maybe even January. What if Rokas Jokubaitis wins the backup point guard job? What if Rokas wins the backup job? What if Rokas wins the job? Now we're in for an interesting conversation, right? Because if Rokas wins the backup point guard job, and we know it's a long shot, right? Right? So we know it's a long shot. So before we go on Twitter, and be like, Uncle Freezy said, if Rokas wins the job, we know this is a long shot, right? We understand it's a long shot. If Rokas wins the job, then somebody is an asset. If Rokas wins the job, somebody has become an asset. Right? Now, instead of us trading Tyler Kolek for Walker Kessler, now we may be considering, and I hate to say it, but now we may be thinking about trading Deuce. Jermaine Royce says Rokas ain't coming over, and if he does, it's still Deuce's job to lose. Good morning to you too. Yay, good morning to you too, sir. Yeah, man. I guess the point that I'm getting at is all of a sudden we went from not having reliable point guard floor generalship to all of a sudden having a overflow of point guard play all of a sudden. And I know it's the summer, so I don't want to do the classic summertime overreact clickbaity thing. I don't want to do that. But what I'd like to do though is explore, because I think the team is super stacked. And if you think the point guard conversation is interesting, maybe you'll trim it down. Maybe you think it's Deuce and Tyler Kolek. I think the real competition is between all three. I think all three have something to prove. Remember, Rokas Jokubaitis is 23 years old. He's not a spring chicken no more. Rokas was drafted with Deuce and that other guy. Rokas was drafted with Deuce and that other guy. Rokas' contract has been owned by the Knicks for quite some time. His NBA rights. I'm sorry, not his contract. His NBA rights have been owned by the Knicks for quite some time. And if you think this is interesting, wait until we talk about the starting shooting guard spot. So, chat, who do you think wins? Is it Deuce McBride? Is it Rokas Jokubaitis? Is it Tyler Kolek? The Knicks backup point guard situation, the backup point guard role belongs to who? Ant Dub in the building? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Before we dismiss Rokas Jokubaitis out of hand because we hadn't seen him, let's remember Tyler Kolek. We hadn't seen Tyler Kolek either. We may go by Tyler Kolek's highlight tape and Tyler Kolek's numbers at Marquette. And he's a good player, right? And he's a good player. So we don't want to say Tyler Kolek's not a good player. He's a very good young player. But until draft night, most of us didn't really watch, what Tyler Kolek did. And myself included. I saw him as a crafty little guard that can get where he wants. He can shoot the three a little bit. He doesn't give me shooter vibes. He gives me scorer vibes. Cowboy Bob in the building. Salute. So while I think Deuce McBride is going to win the backup point guard job, I don't think we can dismiss Rokas Jokubaitis and Tyler Kolek out of hand. I think it'll be interesting to see how they develop on this Knicks roster going forward. If you ask me who is all around the most competitive out of these three, all around, who's the most competitive out of these three? Not the best all around, right? Because to me, the best all around is Tyler Kolek. No shade at Deuce, right? The best all around player to me is Tyler Kolek, right? The best, the most competitive defensively is Deuce, by far. But if you ask me which player is the most competitive all around, I think it's Rokas Jokubaitis. I think it's Rokas. Is he the better passer of the three? I'm going to say possibly. It's close with him and Tyler Kolek. Is he the better scorer of the three? No. Tyler Kolek is the better scorer. Deuce is the better NBA three-point shooter. Rokas and Kolek are scorers, kind of. Wacko's in the building. Smitty is in the building. And I'm basing this. And y'all pardon me if so if when November gets here and y'all will say, yo, Uncle Freezy, I kept receipts. Don't keep receipts on this one because we have limited information to go by. So it's just speculation based on the information that we have available to us. It's not one of those things I'm saying these guys are better than Deuce because I have nothing else to talk about. Nah, it's not that. I like Deuce. The only reason why I'm having this conversation is because a lot of people have been hitting me up with the Deuce maybe situational thing or Tyler Kolek may be gone for Walker Kessler or Rokas Jokubaitis is never coming over and all that stuff. And so I just wanted to address it and then get y'all opinion on get y'all opinion too. And Paul Saw says Kolek is a pure passer. Yes, I'm absolutely, and not only a pure passer, but an unselfish and willing passer. I think he's a unselfish and willing passer. And I think Rokas Jokubaitis, from all the stuff that I see, the compilation, the Euro tape, and all that, I think Rokas is a skilled, high-level passer. Like, he's not always unselfish. You know what? It's like watching Chad Pennington and Dante Culpepper. Right? That's what it's like. Watching Chad Pennington play quarterback versus Dante Culpepper play quarterback. Like, one guy legit identifies the open man, gets it to his playmaker so they can make plays immediately. And the other tries to make the play himself, and then get it to the playmakers, and then they still get similar results. Pete, are you making a case for Kolek over Deuce? Is that what I'm watching? Pete, are you making a case for Tyler Kolek over Deuce? Yeah, me too. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. I hadn't seen any live Marquette games. I didn't see any live Marquette games. That's not what I'm doing. Right. I watched a lot of clips and snippets. So Pete is making the case that Tyler Kolek is better than Deuce McBride. And salute to him, salute to Pete for being honest. If that's how he feels. If that's how you feel, go with it, brother. This is my next question. This is one of the questions I want to ask. If Jalen Brunson misses 2 weeks of an NBA season, which one of these players is the starter? Chat, this is the question, right? If Brunson has to miss 2 weeks, which one of these three is the starter? Jay Boogie is in the building. Jay Boogie says the young Goran Dragic point blank. That's interesting. And still Knicks fan says that's a tough question. I can tell you it won't be Deuce. Wow. Yeah, that's one of the things. If Brunson is out a month, does Tibs start McBride and then bench McBride for a rookie? Is that what you're going to do to Deuce's confidence? Paul Saw says Deuce is starting. And for the record, we don't want anything to happen to Brunson, right? Like we don't want anything to happen to Brunson. We don't. Right? We don't. Like we're not out here with playing Mario Kart with Jalen Brunson. Nah, we're not doing that. I'm not doing that. We want Brunson to stay completely 100% healthy and productive. But if the inevitable occurs, or inevitable is the wrong word. If the unfortunate occurs, if the unfortunate occurs, not the inevitable, I'm sorry, I'm going to restate that. I think you have to start Tyler Kolek. If everybody else is healthy, if Mitch is healthy, if OG is healthy, if Randall is healthy, I think you have to start Tyler Kolek. Now, where this becomes a jigsaw puzzle, where this becomes a jigsaw puzzle, everybody, is what if you have veterans on nagging injuries, right? Like, what if OG is out 3 games, Mitch is hobbling? Do you still go with the rookie with your season on the line? I don't think you do. I think you have to go Deuce. I think you got to have that veteran presence in there. All right, let's see. All right, 100 people watching us on YouTube, 14 people watching us on X. Let's go, X. Man, y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. This is an intriguing conversation, everybody. My brother Chop Low is in the building. Salute. The Organic Spinac Show is in the building. Salute. I kind of agree and disagree with this one at the same time. Like, I agree, rookies don't know the system yet, and they haven't played yet. But let's not assume that they're not smart enough or dedicated enough to understand a complex NBA system, especially the ones that come from complicated and complex college systems or Euro systems. Coach is in the building. Is there a whiz advocate in the building? Stand up, raise your hand if there is a whiz advocate in the building. Salute to Wiz has actually retraded down from 24 and 25. Then got Kolek with the 32nd with our second pick of the draft. Okay, I see you. All right, I see you. Wiz is in the building. I think Wiz is on that time when it comes to Deuce McBride. Wiz is nobody jumps off the cliff for a player more than Wiz does for Deuce. He does that more than I do it for Randall. And y'all know I love Randall. The original DSJ is in the building. Hit him up says or asks, is Tyler playing in the summer league? We assume so. We assume so, right? We assume so. On this episode, I should say, on this episode, I am going to declare Deuce McBride as the winner of the backup point guard minutes. Right? And not saying that we can't have this conversation ever again, because I'd love to have the conversation. I'd like to talk about this more in depth, but I don't want to do it at the safety, I guess is the best word, of our players. I don't want to overly criticize our players' strengths and weaknesses. Who should we start, bench, or cut? Now, I don't want to do that because I value all three players. I value Tyler. I really value Tyler Kolek. I really like Tyler Kolek. Right now, is he my favorite player of the three? No. I told y'all from all the day one people that's been here, y'all know I love Rokas Jokubaitis. Y'all know I love Rokas. Y'all know I love Rokas, man. I mean, come on. Y'all know that. For all the ones that's been here for a long time, y'all know I love Rokas Jokubaitis, man. Right? Y'all know that. Y'all know I feel like that man can develop into Ricky Rubio. That's who I feel like Rokas Jokubaitis is on I think he's going to be Ricky Rubio with scoring and with less defense. Jay Boogie says, and I have a Kansas State player on the team that's going to have a place on this team, a 3-and-D wing, can make shots. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Salute to those Kansas State Wildcats, man. That purple and silver. Salute to them. Salute to Kansas State, man. That purple and silver, man. Michael Beasley and all them boys out there. And while we salute, and let me also salute the greatest borough that God ever created, Brooklyn, New York. Salute to Brooklyn. Salute to Canarsie, Williamsburg, Flatbush, East New York, Brownsville, Bedford-Stuyvesant, Red Hook. Salute to Brooklyn, Coney Island, Crown Heights in the building. Salute to all my West Indians in Crown Heights. East New York in the place to be. Salute to the greatest borough God ever created, the Bronx, New York. Salute to Patterson Projects, Bronx River. I always forget about Fort Greene, man. Hey, shout out to Fort Greene, man. I always forget Fort Greene, y'all. I'm sorry. And I don't do that intentionally, man. I don't. Hey, salute to Fort Greene, man. Salute to the Bronx. Salute to all my cousins in the Bronx that's moving to Atlanta. My mother told me that the other day. I was like, dog, they she's like, yo, they getting out of there. Yo, my mom told me the other day, she was like, yo, you keep talking about the Bronx. They moving down, they moving to Atlanta. They ain't trying to get out of there. Hey man, it's not where you from, it's where you at, right? Or vice versa. It's not where you at, it's where you from. However you want to say it. Salute to the greatest borough God ever created. Salute to Queens, New York. Queens, stand up. Queens in the building. Salute to Staten Island. Salute to Manhattan, Harlem. Yo, when are we going to start? Are we ever going to just incorporate Mount Vernon? Is that what we're going to do? Can we just incorporate Mount Vernon? Mount Vernon is small. Mount Vernon is small and strong, right? And we ain't know we Mount Vernon, baby. Yo, hey, Bronx, man. Bronx, just incorporate Mount Vernon, bro. Just take them against their will. Just take them against their will, right? Salute to Jersey in the building. Patterson, Passaic, Newark, Jersey City, Hoboken, Bayonne. Salute to Jersey City. Everybody in Jersey City, whether you went to Snyder, Dickinson, Ferris, Lincoln, Academic, St. Aloysius, St. Peter's. Salute if you went to St. Anthony's, Marist. Jersey City had a lot of schools, boy. Marist, Snyder, Dickinson, Ferris, Academic, St. Peter's, St. Aloysius. I think they closed. Trenton in the building. DSJ says Mount Vernon is a borough. Just like, yeah, we know. Yeah, man. Mount Vernon is small and mighty. Salute to Mount Vernon. All my people from Mount Vernon. They kind of like the Bronx, kind of a little bit. Don't want to admit it. They like, yo, Dick Clark from here. Yo, man, Puffy from here. Salute to Brooklyn. I never met a person in my life ever that didn't remind you that they were from Brooklyn, New York. Ever. I'm from Brooklyn, son. Salute to the Bronx. Salute to the Bronx, man. Used to be in the Bronx every summer. Every summer. One thing about everybody I met from Brooklyn, bro. Everybody I met from Brooklyn, New York, their official uniform has to include a crispy Yankees cap. Salute to my people from Brooklyn. So let's get back to this basketball talk real quick before we lose all our non-New Yorkers, man. Hey, if you're not from the New York tri-state area, if you're not from Jersey City, like if you're not from Danforth Avenue, or if you're not from Communipaw, if you never lived on Garfield, right? If you're not from Duncan Projects, if you're not from Montgomery Projects, if you didn't live on the hill between Ocean and MLK, or Ocean and Jackson, or if you didn't live between Jackson and Kennedy Boulevard, put where you from. Let's celebrate where you from. Let's celebrate where you from. For all my people watching internationally, it's usually about 40 of y'all watching internationally. Put where you from. I don't care where it is. Represent where you from. My New Zealanders that show up is usually about 15 or 20 of y'all watching on replay. Big L says Harlem and Lenox like we didn't know. He said Big L says Harlem like we ain't know that. Big L said, yeah. Big L says 139th in Lenox. Like we didn't know that already. Yeah, man. Salute. Cowboy Bob says Columbia. Okay, I got you. DSJ, I hear representing CI. Yeah, man. DSJ, I hear representing CI. Yeah. Yo, my man. Mr. Fitzroy says, born in Jamaica, raised in Corona, Queens. What part of Jamaica? Let us know. You in a small town? You in a small town in Jamaica, or let us know. Just Nick says Rochester. Paul Saw says Brooklyn, East New York. Yeah, man. Hey, App says he remember Brooklyn. I mean, the Bronx back in the 80s with all the abandoned. It looked Jersey City looked identical, bro. When I used to go over there, I was like, yo, this is like home right here. DSJ says Big Coney to the Flatbush, Badlands. Yeah. Oh, look at Mr. Fitzroy. Nice. Born in Spanish Town. Okay, nice. Okay. .808 Empire State says Hawaii's #1 in the building. Salute to all my people, man. Hawaii, I know some people from. Well, no, let me take that back. I used to know some people from Hawaii a long time ago, man. Great people. They like to eat, though, bro. everybody I met from Hawaii, bro, and I don't know if this is a Hawaii thing, and I'm gonna get back to the basketball stuff. I just want y'all to show love for where you from, right? I want you to show love for where you from, right? But man, all the Hawaii, bro, the Hawaiians, I'm not saying that they were big people, but they ate for every occasion, bro. It was crazy. Uncle Freezy, Ron made the honor roll. Oh, yeah? Good. Where Ron at? I'm gonna give him $1. Nah, man, we cooking in the back. Papa bought us such and such thing of meat, man. He got in the ground. It was like, wow, man, y'all cook for everything, bro. Yo, Rome in the building, salute. Far Rock, Inwood. Salute. Hey, Mr. Fitzroy, I appreciate you sharing that with us too. I appreciate you sharing that with us too. It's a part, man. The more you do these things, the more you want to kind of know who it is you kind of talking to. It's one of the reasons why I always talk about who I am, where I'm from, kind of let y'all know my background on some stuff. Kind of share my world too, so that you know that I'm just not a star. For everybody, for the people that's new to this channel, I share a lot of stuff, and sometimes I drift. It's not because I have the attention deficit thing going on, right? But it's more like so you can kind of connect with who it is that's rocking the microphone with you, right? So when you hear me say a thing here or there and it may not align, it's not because I'm trolling you. It's because we all come from different places and have different experiences and things of that sort. And we all have different perspectives. So if we don't agree on a certain thing, you know, it's not because I'm like, oh, because the chat is being too nice, let me be the bad guy. It's more like we all have different backgrounds, basically. And I appreciate that. I appreciate y'all sharing and coming through and rocking. Like DSJ is from CI. Right? DSJ is from CI. He from Central Islip, right? DSJ says, except I don't know how bad Flatbush is with all that gentrification and inflation. LOL. Hey, why you worried about Flatbush, bro? I thought you was from Brentwood. I thought he was 718. King Ribby keeping everybody straight. Yeah. All right, so let's get back to this, right? If the Knicks are indeed in win now mode, how long are you going to extend Tom Thibodeau? Right? If the Knicks are in win now mode, if the Knicks are all in, how long are you going to extend Coach Thibs? Right? Shout out to Todd Barbie, who told me yesterday, I think he said, and I disagreed with him, right? I disagree with him like I normally do, right? I didn't disagree with him to be disagreeable, right? But my window for Coach Thibs is 3 years, right? That's my window, right? But here's the thing. He already has 1 year left. So I'm offering him 2 years, I'm offering Tibs 2 years, $30 million. That's my offer. For a total remaining contract of 3 years, $35 million. Right? I'm giving to Coach Thibs a 2-year extension worth $30 million. That's the bag, right? Now, it's not the years. It's not the years that he wants. But I'm guaranteeing that man $35 million over the next 3 seasons. So that's slightly under $12 million a year. But mind you, he's on contract this year for $5 million. That can't be renegotiated. Right? That can't be renegotiated. And I'm not breaking a contract. Right? But what I will do is give him 2 years after that. So from this summer going forward, Coach Thibs, you have 3 years of $35 million James Dolan dollars. And if we don't have a championship in 3 years, there's nothing else that we can talk about. Appreciate your service. You did a great job. But if we don't win a championship in 3 years, we don't have anything else to talk about. We can talk extension again in 2 years. But if we don't have a championship, are we really going to extend Tom Thibodeau again after 7 full seasons of no championships? I don't know if any non-championship coach deserves more than 7 years if you don't win a championship. And it's no, and so when I say that, I'm not saying that being like begrudgingly, I'm saying it from a strategy standpoint. After 7 full seasons in which we paid the coach 5 for 25 over the first 5 years, right? Think about what I'm saying. We paid him 5 for 25 over the first 5 years, and we're giving him 30 over the final 2 years. And if he doesn't win, I think it's safe to say, Coach, listen, we tried this thing your way. It didn't work. No hard feelings. You got paid 7 years, $55 million to coach your favorite team. And it didn't work. And I respect Coach Thibs, right? I'm not just sitting here going to bash him, whatever, right? That's not what I'm about to do right now. Right now is not the, there'll be other times, there'll be other shows where we can critique Tom Thibodeau's offenses and defenses over the years, right? But right now, if we're talking about what Thibs offered, I mean, what Coach Thibs is worth, why not? Three years at most for Thibs for $25 million, no chip, then bye-bye. And we don't make it to the ECF. Watch out, he'll be on the hot seat. Okay. I agree. I just agree differently about how the 3 years. I don't want to do 3 years in an option. I want to do this year plus 2 more years guaranteed money. And you know, I don't really like counting people's paper. I don't like counting people's paper, but you know, it's one of those things where we're in a situation. Let's put it that way. Yeah, man. Smitty says Tipsy got such much hotter for him. At least ECF this year, second round exits no longer good at right. So I think that's a separate conversation, though. That's the reason, Smitty. That's the reason why I didn't mention it. You know, I'm merely talking about, you know, the contract extension itself, right? Right. But that's not a shame, though. That's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. That's called expectations. That's expectations. When you have expectations, when you set the bar at a certain level, then everybody knows from day one of training camp what they need to produce. Everybody knows what they need to, you know, everybody knows what they need to produce. Expectations help everyone. Like my expectation, what I think my expectation is from y'all is quality basketball talk and at least balanced analytics talk. Like in terms of the calculator Olympics, I'm not even going to pretend like I know any of that stuff. Like I'm not going to pretend to be Fritz Alcindor. Shout out to Fritz Alcindor, by the way. If you haven't already done so, man, show that man some love. He legit every now and then occasionally will come here and sit on the hot seat, and I will pepper him with questions and such. And that man sits there like a G and just answer questions. So if you haven't done so, man, go check out Fritz Alcindor and tell him to turn his mic up. Yo, when y'all see him, tell when y'all go to his channel and subscribe. When y'all go to his channel and subscribe and hit the like button, y'all tell him Uncle Freezy said turn his mic up. Yo, Antonio is in the building. 19 comment NYC is in the building. One of my favorite people is in the spot. Appreciate you. Andrew College is in the building. Bro, what are we going to do with Ryan Garcia, bro? Yeah, legit, what are we going to do with Ryan Garcia, bro? Man, I used to love that dude before this year. All of a sudden, this dude is bonkers. All of a sudden, this dude losing it, bro. So let's do this because I got a lot of stuff. I want to rank the Eastern Conference. I don't know if we'll have time for that. Maybe the small ball conversation will make that last. We talked about the backup point guard battle. The white whale. I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I'm prepared. Let me put it that way. I can talk about it, but I'm not prepared because I don't have enough information. But what I would like to do, and y'all help me with this, the rotation minutes. I'm going to do an exercise with you guys, and I want you guys to fully participate with me, right? I want y'all to fully participate with me, right? I'm going to move this here and place it here. I'm going to take this, place it here. Hopefully the formula still works. I'm going to take this here. Hopefully the formulas will still work. If not, then I'll redo them. Take them and put them here. Right? Then I'm going to do this. PG, SG, SF, PF, center. Right? G, G, wing, B. Right? And then move that there. And then expand this. Right? We all know. Right? I think we all know who the starting point guard of the Knicks is. Right? We all know who the starting point guard of the Knicks is. We don't have to. I'm going to lighten this red up just a little bit so you can see it on screen. King Ribby, don't be judging me, bro. I'm going to lighten this up just a little bit. Just so it'll be better be able to be seen on screen. Hey, man, hey, I'm with you. I'm with you, boss. I'm going to get to that. Hey, trust. I'm about to say something wild OD. I'm about to say something wild crazy, right? I'm gonna say something wild crazy, and y'all gonna be like, yo, he crazy. Man, I know that. I know that already. Yeah, I'm gonna say something mad OD, and y'all gonna be like, yo, this dude Uncle Freezy. I don't know if I ever want to meet him in person. Y'all, when I say it, y'all gonna be like, yo, this dude is off, bro. When I say it, y'all gonna be like, yo, this and I don't know if I can break it today because I want to do this with y'all first. Right? I want to do this with y'all first. So the starting point guard for the New York Knicks is Jalen Brunson. Right? So who's going to start in the backcourt with Jalen Brunson? Who's going to start in the backcourt with Jalen Brunson? Y'all let me know. Let me know, chat. Is it Dante or Bridges? Dante or Bridges? I'm going to go Mikal Bridges just for... All right. OG. For right now, Mitchell Robinson is the starter. All right. So this should be Deuce, McBride, Dante DiVincenzo. Bench wing is Josh Hart. The wing, the big, we don't know yet. We don't know yet. But we know we have Keita, Bates, Diop. And I think it's pronounced, for my Nigerians, it's pronounced Jop. But the Americans will say Diop. Who else do we have on the roster? We'll have Ariel Porty, Kev McCullough, Pacom Dadier, Tyler Kolek. Jericho Sims. Dang, so we got 14. Am I missing somebody? Am I missing somebody? Who are we missing, everybody? We got Deuce. Oh, Toppin is on a two-way. Yeah, so Jacob is on a two-way. All right. So we got Jacob Toppin. So I'm going to make this a little bit bigger for the folks that I'm not going to say they don't matter, but no. I want to undo. All right. All right, so let's get to the exercise, everybody. I've been quiet for a reason. I want to get to. Oh, shoot. No, this good. All right. How many minutes is Jalen Brunson going to play? Yo, the coolest is in the building. Salute. Okay. I see you. I'll take Jacob Toppin off. Okay. What about everybody else? What about everybody else? Everybody else straight? How many minutes is Jalen Brunson going to play on a nightly basis? Now, mind you, he's an all-star. Mind you, he's an all-star caliber guard. How many minutes is Brunson going to play? I see 35 from Wacko. Wacko, look, I'm going to take your advice on this one, right? But I got to let others get involved, right? But I'm going to listen to Wacko for this one, right? 35. Bing. All right, so it's 205 minutes left, right? How many minutes is, and keep, keep an eye out on this number right here. I'm going to put it in a separate, I'm going to change the color of this one. Let me change the color to it to, I want it to be important, so I'll turn that color to red, and I'm going to change the background of it to black. All right, keep an eye out for that number right there. Right? Hi, I don't know about those Chicago Bulls colors. Let me change. So I saw that, I was like, yo, that look mad like what's the name, man? Chicago Bulls. Let me change that. Let me change that color real quick, man. Let me see if I can customize. Yeah, let me change that to that, some orange and some blue. Let me change that to orange and blue, man. Okay, it won't let me change the background to the blue I want. Okay, whatever. As long as it's not Chicago Bulls colored. All right. How many minutes is Mikal Bridges going to play, everybody? How many minutes legit is Mikal Bridges going to play for us? Hey, Tango says 38 minutes. I don't know. Coach says 32. College A says 33. DSJ says 33 for Brunson. I don't know, man. Can you cut an All-Stars minutes from, I don't know. I'm gonna scroll through and just so this box is not doing what I wanted it to do. Okay, so the box is not doing what I wanted it to do. So let me start all over. Back to the way things were. All right. 35. 33. Okay, so it's not doing what I wanted it to do. All right, so let me start it all over. I got you. I just didn't want to do this the hard way, but I see I have to. All right. So this box equals this plus 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 this this plus this plus this plus this plus this plus this that minus. All right. That should fix it, everybody. That should fix it. So all right. So Brunson is 35. Bridges gets 33. OG gets 32. Randall gets 34. Mitch gets 25. Wow. These minutes disappear fast, y'all. Y'all, listen, these minutes disappear fast, everybody. $81 minutes for the bench. I think Dante is getting 22 easy. And I think Josh Hart is getting 25 easy. I think Deuce is getting 15 easy. That leaves 19 minutes for the backup big. These minutes disappear quickly, everybody. That means our backup big is only going to get 19 minutes. That's tough, everybody. If we do that like this, Miguel P says bad math. Bad math. I never said I was a brain scientist or a rocket surgeon. These minutes disappear fast, man. The minutes disappear quickly, everybody. Salute to Rel. If y'all haven't already done so, go check out my main man, Rel. We Talk Math. Congratulations to them. Western Conference champs doing their thing. Front office, super busy. Check them out. They are part of the foundation. Dope Mavs Talk. Check out Cuz We Geeked also. I'm a little bit mad they never invited me to the show so that I can so that I can talk about Silver Surfer for like 30 straight minutes. I'm a little bit frustrated by it. They won't let me on the show so I can pour my heart out over Silver Surfer. But check out Cuz We Geeked, GEEK''D. I ain't their cousin, you know what I'm saying? I ain't their cousin or whatever, but I could talk Silver Surfer all day. Yo, hey, Al Tango says very bad math. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know how to. I don't know. And I'm letting and I'm not doing the tabulation. I'm letting Excel do it or the spreadsheet do it. Because I already know this 25-minute number for Josh Hart is incorrect. The only thing about it is, where is he going to get additional minutes from? Because he can't play the 5. He's not a 4. He's not a 2, but he's not a traditional wing player either. Stevens asks, "What is this Geek Network?" It's so it's a to describe it best is it's a entertainment entity where Rel and his cousin talk about movies and comics and television and things of that sort. It's generally about 30 minutes. It's a quick watch. Sometimes it's longer than 30 minutes. It's, and the name of the channel is CUZWE Geeked, GEEK apostrophe D. Salute to them. I'm a little jelly that they hadn't invited me on so that I could talk Silver Surfer for like 45 minutes back to back with no breaks. I'm a legit talking. If they ever shoot me the link, bro, I'm gonna talk about the Hulk universe and Silver Surfer for legit 218 minutes straight, back to back, no breaks. I ain't even gonna drink water, nothing. I'm gonna just explode. So check them out. Check out We Talk Mavs also. It also check out We Talk Hawks TV. Eat Sleep Sixers, our guys, BG and everybody over there. Salute to them. Also salute to TGK, the Garcia kid, does Mavericks content. Spurs versus everybody. Salute to them. So salute to everybody in the fam, right? Heavy, bro. I mean big time, bro. Tango, I'm talking about heavy. Bro. So, but here's the thing. So the Knicks have 19 minutes, right? LI1 is in the building. Salute. So the Knicks have about 19 minutes off the bench based off of what we have here, right? So what do we do with these 19 minutes? What do we do with these 19 minutes? Because here's the thing, Keita Bates Diop, or Keita Bates Diop, he's and I know people say he's a 4 that can play the 3. In my mind, he's a jumbo wing. He's not a guy that you can play at center at all. You hear me? At all. It'll be akin to playing. No, at all. Period. No, we ain't trying to get no Keita Bates Diop, no Keita Bates Diop minutes at the 5. Not at all. That's not what we want to do. Go get you a center, right? You have 6, 9, 14. So you have 4 spots available to you, right? So it'll be like Jacob Toppin playing center. It'll be like Jacob Toppin trying to play center. A 4 that can play some 3, right? You don't want to do that at all. That leads us to another thing, man. And I'm gonna move this to the side for a little bit just to focus in on you guys. What guy is out there that the Knicks can go get that can get 19 minutes for us? Part-time starter. What player can we go get that's a part-time starter, 19 minutes a night? What center can the Knicks legit go get that's a part-time starter? Because, you know, Mitch is going to miss a game or 2. And don't be mad. And if you Mitch and you watching this, don't be mad, bro. Nobody plays, bro. In today's NBA, cats don't play 82 games no more. So Mitch, if you watching this, bro, don't be mad because I say you might miss a game or 2. Nobody plays 82 games no more, bro. Come on. Centers don't play 82 games no more. I think the solution is by committee. I think the solution is by committee. Right now, I think the solution is by committee. Precious and Jericho Sims. I don't know if Ariel is ready. And now, mind you, when I say I don't know if Ariel is ready, I'm not saying he's not ready. I'm saying I don't know. He could be better. He could be better than Precious, and he could be better than Precious and Jericho Sims right now. But I don't know that. And I don't want to speak to that. I would rather the proof be in what they call the pudding. Now, will we have to pluck a guy from the G League? Maybe. Or we can ride out this summer, wait until training camp is over, training camp cuts are finished, and pick up a big that's the 3rd or 4th big from another team. But by waiting, you leave yourself susceptible to yesterday's prices are not today's prices. You leave yourself susceptible to that. By waiting, by playing the waiting game, Teams may know that you're waiting. Wait until training camp cuts occur. Right? Wait until injury replacement. Injuries happen, or the unexpected rise of a certain guy returning. Say a rookie flashes in training camp for a team, and then all of a sudden they don't have a use for Jackson Hayes. And now Jackson Hayes is being dangled out there. Now what do you do? Now what do you do? Do you play the waiting game? Right? Do you play the waiting game, or do you strike while the iron is hot? I think Sarge signed with somebody, right? Didn't Sarge sign with somebody? Sarge signed with Milwaukee or something? And then no. Sarge's defense is crazy. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought he signed yesterday. Yeah. Fritz's channel is the NBA Economy Show. NBA Economy Show. And when y'all go over there and subscribe, and when y'all hit the like button, make sure y'all, tell him I said turn his mic. Tell him I said turn his mic up. Yeah, man. Yurt 7 is available. The Patrick Ewing prodigy, the one that didn't work out for Pat Ewing at Georgetown, kind of got Pat fired because he didn't develop. Maybe I'm not blaming the kid, but he was supposed to be somebody, and then turned out to be not somebody. And then next thing you know, Pat Ewing is at every Knicks game in the Garden. Nick Yak is in the building. And Nick Yak says they got their center, Hoop Porty. You just know that. We're not judging. It's too we're not judging. It's too early, man. I'm not saying he's in bubble wrap, but that's the way I'm approaching it. I'm not putting Ariel in any conversations. I like him. A good fundamental center, high energy, well-spoken, business-like, and professional. But we don't know how that'll translate to the NBA because he's still young. Now, he's been a professional since he was 17. Right? So he may be able to handle things, better than, but I don't want to. If we have to play Ariel in long stretches, Leon Rose and them got to get on the phone. And no disrespect to Ariel, right? I'm not saying Ariel's not a good player. He won't contribute and all that stuff. But considering where we drafted him and what our goals are, it's realistic to say or to assume that a second-round pick center may not answer the question that we have for the center position. And that is, can he start when Mitch sits? Can he contribute 19 minutes a game? I don't think so. Not yet. Not from what we've seen. Now, am I saying, will he not be that in a year or two? No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying give him a year or two and we'll see. But right now, I think we got to relax a little bit. I think we got to relax a little bit on Ariel. And it's not because he's not a quality player. We just don't want to rush him out there, expose him, and then not have the product of the future like we thought we were getting. Right? Just go get at the end of the day, if we go through summer league and training camp and preseason, and we can't find a guy, we could just wait until the end of training camp when rosters go from whenever rosters go from 20 to 15 plus 3. Whenever rosters go from like 24 to 15 plus 3, we can wait until then. And the reason why I say 15 plus 3 is because you know whenever we go to the guaranteed contracts, we can wait to see who shakes loose off somebody else's roster and just go from there. It may be a better player than you think. And then if it doesn't occur, if it doesn't happen, then what have we lost? We hadn't lost anything because we'd still be in the hunt for a center. So as Knicks fans, don't be surprised to see the Knicks be patient with their assets. They won't move in a New York minute. At least I don't think they will. Now, if they would listen, if they do, if they identify their guy, they see who they want, they target that guy, they go get that guy. Listen, we're all for it. Right. But at the moment, we don't know. As basketball junkies, and a lot of you guys are, as basketball junkies, you know it's before committing before summer league kind of puts you in that situation where you're like, oh, I don't know. You know. So, all right, everybody, that's all I got. I'm going to go in here and cook a steak. Finish out the rest of my 4th of July weekend. For everybody that celebrates, man, I hope y'all have a fantastic remainder to your weekend. More in-depth and more conversations soon come. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Come hang out with your boy. Consider being part of the Blawrence Tibs family. Hit the join button on the Blawrence Tibs YouTube page. And I will holler at y'all later. Peace, everybody.